Hey guys! So in this tutorial, we're going to be talking about tabs because so many of us have an insane amount of tabs open all the time. So I'm going to give us 3 hints. Feel free to pause this video at any time. You also do not have to use this, but we really do recommend, especially for using your computer at a higher capacity, to follow at least one of the following tips. It's really just going to help you stay more organized, as well as to help your computer to slow down and be able to run more efficiently. So 3 things that we're going to go through. All right, tip number 1 is using Google Chrome and using the pin option. So as you see here, I have my Google Chrome open and I've got, some things I'm working on for school. But what you don't see up here is the stuff that is really important to my day-to-day life. So I need to always be on top of my Gmail. As a teacher, I personally always need to be taking attendance. And then I also need to have access to my unified classroom. You learned from Mr. Belden in the previous tasks about putting these on your bookmark bar, but there's also the option to pin these tabs. So if I open a tab and I want to make sure that it's kind of first in my list, I'm going to right click and I'm going to click on pin. Right? And as you notice, what that has done is it has moved it over to the front of my tab list. And then as I open up new windows, oops, that's not a true fact, I'm sorry. As I open up new tabs, it's always going to remain here on the left-hand side, right? So like I just showed, it does not remain true when you open other windows, but it does remain true for this window that these 3 things are going to stay here regardless of what I do with my other tabs. Okay, so I do see some of you guys using this, and that's one option, is to pin your tabs. All right, that's tip number 1. Okay, tip number 2 is to use your sorry, just had a brain fart. We're going to use a Google extension as an option to organizing our tabs. So this personally is something that I, Miss Kramer, really love and I really recommend. It's really helped me in staying organized. There's many other options besides this one. I just have found this one to be very successful. So the next tip to help you organize your tabs is called Toby Tab. It is an extension that you'll add to your computer. So you'll go to a new tab and you'll type in Google Extensions and you'll search Toby Tab. But before you get started with it, I just want to show you how and why it's helpful. So what Toby Tabs is it is this screen you're seeing here. And every time I open a new tab, it opens me to this. What I love about this is that I can sort the things that I use on a daily basis or something that I'm working on for a while, but I will not need forever. I can sort all my work kind of into, it's almost like having a virtual binder, right? So as you can see, I put here a collection. So I would add a collection and I've titled it The Things That I Need on a Weekly Basis. So as a teacher, I go to meetings and I need to have records of the meetings for every meeting I go to. So I have placed that here. So what you do to place them in there is you would open up that meeting. So let's say I'm working on this Google document that is talking about all these things. And then I want to return to that every week. I take this, right, and I drag it here. And now every time I open up a new tab, that item is going to show up under my weekly needs, right? So again, some examples of this would be your weekly tracker. That's something you could have here. Maybe your math book is something you need every week, your digital math book. And so you're going to put the tab here so that it's always available, right? And you can also have the tab open up here and down here. That's not going to make a difference. The thing is that you can close out of it when you're not using it and it'll still be there later. right? So if I'm working on this document and I'm like, okay, yada, yada, oh, class time is over, I can just exit, which is the point of what we're trying to do is we're trying to reduce the number of tabs. So I can exit out of this tab and it's still here for me to have. It's just not up here in my bar, okay? So a lot of you do that. Like you'll be going to English and then it's like, oh, English is over. So you just leave it up here in your tabs when you could be putting it in here. So my other suggestion, as a teacher, I have different categories than you do as a student. So I would recommend as a student, you have a collection for each of your classes. So you have an English, a math, a science, a socials, a Spanish, a PE. And those things can change as the year goes on, right? So what you have in English this week under your tabs, when you finish an assignment, you can just exit out and then put in your next assignment the next week, okay? But the real purpose is to be able to get rid of so many tabs up here. One, that really slows down our computer. Two, it's really hard to keep track of everything that's going on up here, and it really slows us down in our efficiency, right? Because we're like, oh, is it here? And you have to keep clicking until you find it, okay? So that's one option is called Tobii Tabs, and I, Miss Kramer, I would call myself an expert towards Tobii Tabs. So if you're interested in using this more and you want to talk to me about it, feel free to come visit me anytime and I can help you with this. There's other extensions as well, so feel free to ask your other teachers kind of what their tricks are and how they're managing their tabs as well, right? All right, so that's Tobii Tabs. Highly recommend. Yeah, okay. The last tip and trick I have for us to help us managing our computers and our tabs is using the sliding windows on your Mac. So I'm not sure if you were able to see what I just did, but what I did was I took my fingers and I slid and it led me to another desktop, right? You can also access that by going to the F3 button on your computer and you see that I have different desktops. So for me, this is something that's been really helpful because I make each desktop specific to a task. I teach an elective class, and so for me right now, I have anything that has to do with that elective class is in this desktop, right? And I can have more than one window here. So if I want to find my stuff for my elective, it's here in this desktop. But then if I'm like, okay, I got to switch gears and now I want to talk about math, I just have to flip to the next screen. And on this page is all the things I have about math. And then I also have my main desktop, my desktop 1, where it has my daily email and my Google Drive and my things that I need to access frequently. So using those desktop screens and being able to slide through them quickly, you could have one for English, one for science, one for socials, etc. So if your desktop screens are not already set up, what you'll do is you'll come up to the Apple and you'll click on System Preferences. And in here, we're going to be looking at the trackpad. And there's also a lot of other tricks here with your trackpad that I'm not showing you, so feel free to explore these. But the one that I am showing you right now is called our, swipe between full screen apps, okay? And right now what I have is that it swipes using 3 fingers. You can also do 4 fingers, so it's just up to what you want, okay? So I would really recommend you guys turn this on and you use it. And then also feel free to learn what these other ones do, right? Like there's a little tutorial right here that shows you what it does. And try to use those tricks with your Mac, okay? Because there's a lot of options available that can help you to use your computer more efficiently. But this is going to be one I recommend with your internet and your screens. All right, so those are 3 tips for you. I'm going to be checking in on you in your math class to make sure that you're doing something to help organize your tabs. No more having 50 tabs open on the top of your computers. If you see teachers that have 50 tabs open, call them out, right? Like there's ways we can all be better organized, and we should all help each other to help manage our computers a little better. Okay? Thanks, guys, and let Miss Kramer know if you have any questions.